Don't pretend to be better than you are. Then you're you're in this weird battle with yourself in a very public and awkward way once this is acknowledged by others that this is what it is. Okay, somehow it was thrown in our lap. They could be pretending to be someone that they're not, and now that's what this is. This would be, I'm taking a little bit of a loss, and I can't rent the cars I used to rent when I would see you twice a month and tell you I was cheating on my husband and then or my wife, and that's why my spouse, and that's why I could only see you twice a month. Things like that where they look. Ten of Pentacles, CEO, CEO. CFO right here. Oh, somebody met the whole squad at one time, didn't you? Okay. Talk to me about this. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, so I work. Hold on. I work for a TV network. Oh, do you? Yeah. I work for. Yeah. It's LGBTQ stuff like that. This is even male models. I see male models. Yup. Whoa. Lots of red, yellow, or goldish, and money. Red, yellow. Could be San Francisco. San Francisco. Yeah. I'm noticing Ten of Pentacles. That you is that, are they stuttering now? The dress, way of dressing has changed somewhat. They're good though. What do you mean my style is changing because I'm, what are you, hitting the... Are you hitting the thrift store? Fuck you, Manny. Are you hitting the thrift store? No. Thrift store. Alright. We went from that to, okay, well here we have the suit. It was the suit with the, it was the double-breasted suit. It was the vest. Now it's the suspenders and the pants with the sports jacket. Yep. Every time I see you, you have another article or piece of the suit is missing. The weather's not changing yet. Are you hawking your suit one article at a time, one piece at a time? I'll tell you what, from a business mindset, smart. You broke it down. I'm not even, just wondering if there isn't something else going on here. You see, this person got a lot of attention and they liked it. Yeah, man, I like the attention I get. I'm content. Attention, celebrated. I see you, public. I'm content with that. I love it. I do. And I got attention from women. These are older, more prominent women. Where can I shut it off? Is there a button? Is there a lever where I just go like that? It could even be for people who are in the public eye, or just there's something about you or your story where it's, whoa, for the loop. For the loop. Yeah, it's a password for some psychic. Feta loop, like feta loop. I don't know if you were drunk. You could have been loopy. I get all this attention now, but oh, you have to maintain something here. for a long time. I don't know why I said it like that. You got to maintain. Man, you got to maintain. You feel me? You got to stop. You got to stop dealing with women who only love you when they're drunk, and then they wind up pregnant. Yeah, we're in love. Or they seem like it could be that they're alcoholics. You know, when you meet someone and the thing that you have in common, or you force it. It's like, I don't even know if we had this in common. I actually was fresh out of AA when I met you, and I can honestly say somebody actually programmed another to believe that they had that in common when they met, and that they're both at fault. You knew he got out of AA. You didn't have that in common. There were some similarities, but on two different sides of the fence. Thank you for the Cash App, Will I Am Johnson. Thank you. And Ratisha would like to say thank you for your Johnson. and many others, bruh. I do have enough time to rattle off the names. Nisha Nixon, Tamara Hunter. Nope. Huh? Rayasha Turner. All right. Yeah, I should have held on to it. She wanted to write a song about should have held on to it. All right, well, here we go. And then here's the attire now. I went from here. We're missing a jacket here. There's ripped clothing here for the female side that this is happening to. Now it's like, well, okay. You're very good with fashion, though. That's amazing. That's where your passion is, that fashion. Yeah, we've got a craving for savings. Take the wheel of your automobile and swing on down to Ideal. Dun, 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 dun. Nobody, do you remember that? Okay, well, I could make it Ideal. You still got the red shoes that with the red top. That always works. It's just good that they already had rips. Now we're going to bring that back, and that's just that. Maybe this is me being pushed to bring this shit back. This isn't a loss. This is me going, I don't have anything else to wear. This is something pushing me to use my creativity somehow. How can I put a twist on this? I can cut the bottoms off and make them fringy. At least it's something different. What else can I do here for the ones that want to cut your jeans, but you could do it more on an angle? It didn't work up and down. They wound up being parachute pants that looked like they went through a wood chipper, right? Well, listen, the thing is this, no masterpiece was ever made just like that. There are trials and phases and fuck-ups and that's the best part about it. It could be that there's too much focus on the outcome and not enough focus on the things going on in between. It's hard to find true gratitude when you have that kind of consciousness, right? Yeah, so now what are we dressing in now? I'm wearing some dresses and shit that, well, for some men you have to because you got burnt, bruh. I mean, you got okay. They left nothing but dresses in Mr. Jacobs. And I feel like you're laughing at yourself. Or you should. You just should. Because, listen, you see me, you hear me? Feel me. Touch me. Heal me. Nope. It could be me 6 months from now. I don't see it happening before then, but somebody will try and make it true. You can feel good about that. They'll try and make it true somehow. What are we in now? I'm in a fucking triple fat goose coat. Now, don't get me wrong. Warm. I feel like I should go back to slinging Nick bags again. Maybe it is. Maybe we're supposed to go back to that time. Let's talk about the drug, the side hustle, street crew, street cocks shit. Huh? from back in the day. You could walk, I mean, it wasn't so heavy with the cops. And they said, okay, I see you. I also know that this shit is understood, that I saw you. I didn't handle you. I didn't approach you. I may need information from you. You're going to remember that was me to turn my head. Why can't we go back to this? Why can't we go back to, yo, man, some of the best shit I ever had was on the corner of 110th Street. Yeah. Bring that shit back. But I pulled out. What was it that you pulled out? Is it cold here? It's just kind of fall weather is what it feels like to me. This is a moment of how do I switch my perspective on this situation so that the outcome I get now is based off of, oh shit, I'm nostalgic with this motherfucker. Now that when I put my Puma suit on, I think of this. I think of this person, good memories, listening to the music maybe that goes with the outfit, whatever you hear in your mind, whatever comes to your mind. For somebody named Xavier, a man named Xavier, your Aunt Coraline or something bought you that suit, and it was to bury you in it. Alive and kicking, you turn me on. Somebody here is got the prom dress, and that's it. I used to joke about it. And say that on certain days working with my father on the roof in the wintertime, this looks like me leaving the house, I would put everything on with the prom dress. Yeah. The prom I wasn't a favorable prom guest, invitee for different reasons. But there is a woman who was living that. And maybe this is something where there's a decision that was made at prom night. It could have been to sleep with your prom date, and you wound up, this feels like a Catholic school where somebody slept with the person that they went to prom with, and it wound up being that fucking cookie cutter, oh yeah, football cheerleader, or something kind of connection like that, where the families know each other. We like, yeah, how you doing? Can't get the fuck away from you. Yeah, and then the family, the in-laws on each side, they know everybody in the neighborhood. So really, it's just we married the entire neighborhood. We sleep with the whole neighborhood. Ugh. Shoot me in the face is what I feel, but I'm invested in this thing. Well, there you go. You just called it a thing. You know what else is a thing? A piece of shit floating in the toilet, bro. That's a thing too. Unless you put an actual name on it. Why, with this one, are you pregnant for the one that doesn't... I'm pregnant, but you said, oh, did he say he was going to... Actually, he did not. He didn't. He never said that. In fact, he was pretty upfront about the fact that he was not going to go through leaving his wife, and that it was understood that the two of them do this from time to time. Very honest, Hayden, about that's how these two deal with things. And I don't think you're going to do it anymore because this was a close call for some reason. There's too much nastiness, jealousy. You can't do the same shit you do, but you can't give hall passes, and I wouldn't even suggest swinging. You know what I mean? Unless you do it in the complete dark with dark black lights with freaking head things on, and you don't have to truly see each other. Because there's something about being attracted. It's different when you don't know the face, maybe. Would you stalk them and I guess you would if you wanted them bad enough. Yeah, maybe that's not the best advice to give. Scratch that shit. That was impulsive. Oh. It's going to be for someone, though, who's going to say, oh, I just want to try and see if it works, because that's the kind of motherfucker I am. You will be successful at it. I see why you're doing it, though. That's a part of a beautiful mind. Analyzing everything. It's frustrating. It's his. Now we're down to, well, first off, here you go. Thank God it's getting warm out. You know? This is, I went from the winter time. This looks like it's starting to get a little bit greener. I still have my black nail polish on type of shit. Or from fucking, somebody still got their Halloween black on. I hear you. I just don't feel like it. I don't go show up for work anywhere. I don't show my hands. I'm good. Here we are. This is almost beach weather. And then it's a little rainy. The water, there you go, the water and the earth. Okay. I'm getting out the dresses. Or at least I'm looking at them. The sundresses. Just lighter clothing. I actually used to wear this shit. Are you at mom's or your aunts or grandmom's or something looking at clothing? Or going through clothing from someone else that they want to give to you, or this is a thrift store or something. It feels like, yay! Look at this jacket with the stripes on the wrists and around. This feels like a Phillies jacket possibly, or Boston. Yeah, these old school jackets. Are people wearing these out now? These vintage clothes. Oh, I'm so excited. Are we doing this? Oh, all right. Now we got what? The backpack and shit. Look, motherfuckers, like, let's just go for a walk. What am I going to do? Am I going to just dress like this? I'm not going to just dress like this and sit inside. It's you know what this is doing? This is changing personality traits. Just changing personalities, this shit. Because you're listening to music from a certain era, and you're dressing from another, or it's the same, whatever it is, it's bringing a different side of you out, which means you need to interact with people. When you're like this, you just, it's crucial for existence. Let's go out. I'm just going to go walk. And you could be this Leo or an earth sign, but you're this. I feel very careful with where I place things, whatever that is. It could just be knickknacks. Very careful, but graceful. Things don't fall over around you or lie. You can't say that out loud. Yeah, you can't. You're not going to be able to say much. You're going to show shit. You may stop these people in their tracks, the ones who have to defeat or prove wrong, or even right, depending on what side that person's on. If we just don't say shit, or just show it, right? They notice. These kinds of people observe. They spend too much time observing the fucked up shit, and they don't even see the good shit that was sent to them as an opportunity for something else or to get out of that. You move things, and somebody notices that you're just very good with that kind of stuff. I like it. You like being in the sun, but you don't. Oh, I love the sun, but look how dark she is. Look at this little kid here who starts out. Look how white her skin is. Yay, I love the sun. Shit, a half hour into it, you must soak up radiation quicker, and you're more absorbent because of your cells than others. Not most, but others. And this, oh my God. I just felt this could even be the sun frequency. If you feel like you haven't been outside, I've been putting boundaries up or going outside and shit, you could be listening to that, and now it feels like it's with this, when I looked at this time, it felt like that other realm, that quantum realm with all these symbols on it. And then the Page of Swords is with it, which is communication. It feels like you're taking in, I don't think it's ancestral knowledge. I think that's just a term that some people put on it and sounds great when you're talking about this. But I feel like this is just information from whatever this source is. And I feel like the source is just everything known possible. But it's up to us to figure it out, put it together. Why wouldn't you want to? Why would you want your brain to just melt? Yeah, with the Hierophant on the bottom with the devil, I'm telling you, It's information. This is the duality, though. It's information for good and information for evil. There's you take what you want, you create what you want with, right? I mean, there's stuff that are chemicals and compounds and poison and poisonous gases and shit came from somewhere. The knowledge came from somewhere, right? It's not all about growing dandelions and fucking petunias. I don't know why they named her that. Her mom was angry with her, but she's beautiful. That's why you're trying to clone her. Listen, for those of you who are paying or thinking of paying to have that done, and you didn't ask that person for their DNA, and you're not planning on paying them for it, I'm telling you, you're going to have problems, and that problem may not arise off the rip. They may come. They're not going to get cut from the deem or the deemer. And you're going to be able to see whether they turned out okay. This will be, we're good. Yeah, we're fucking, I love you. I love you too. And then we're going to the wedding, and you're that motherfucker, man, where you have to have the best of the best, and this bitch goes berserk and goes off route, motherfucker. You feel me? She goes... Where are we now? Somebody's down to chains and a whip. What happened last night, Jody? I can tell that you feel comfortable, though. Yeah, I feel like you've been getting into some weird shit sexually, but you like it. Look at this. Take that. Teasing. That's what this is. I don't know how, like 6 hours ago maybe he left. I'll tell you, still look at it as teasing. You just sit there and roll your eyes in the back of your head and go into a trance. I tell you what, if you go into a trance, I bet that the time that he's supposed to come back shortens. And if you're listening, sir, you may try. Oh, he's one of those guys that may want to prove me right. I appreciate both sides. What are we wearing now? We're going out. I like her, but she doesn't like the sun. That's fine. Or you, right? I love the sun, but I don't like this. But you know that you get some type of, or just nature. I wonder if it comes through the window. If you sit and listen and feel sun rays through the window, do you get that same type of information? This information, right, it's committed information. It's loyal. It's the higher up information with the devil. Like I said, you never know. It's an energy source. The information itself is an energy source from an energy source. Darker energy source, lighter energy source. And then waiting before you just regurgitate that shit. Putting it together. What the hell were you talking about? Don't pretend to be... Oh, is there someone pretending to be as on or psychically inclined? Or... For whoever it is on the other side that's trying to tail race, right? Trying to look how there's one in the front, right? I'm runner up, trying to keep up. Let's just see what's up. This feels like I feel tormented inside. Yeah, it's not physical. My soul feels like it's being pulled at as if I'm already in hell and I'm still alive. What's up with this person? There. Yeah. Oh, they're going nuts. Is that what I said? I'm going to put demented, delusional, dementia tarot. Going crazy. When I look in your eyes. Oh, that's all that spell casting, gazing, and chanting in your mind. Evelyn. that's my my teddy bear with the prairie. I feel like this bitch reminds you of one of those broads on Little House on the Prairie. I just don't want to do it anymore. I want my motorcycle back. I want to put my boots back on. How did I turn out? What's going on here? I'm not even sure if this is what I was supposed to talk about, but this is what I feel. Who had the talk? You're just my teddy bear. Yeah. How many kids you got? This could be something that would eventually turn into Little House on the Prairie. How many kids did they have? Just check out the story. I don't know what it was. Is that a pre-dated Brady Bunch? Did the cat, was that Olsen's? Did he take in that chick? I mean, did he get trapped? Most men, they don't want kids. Most women don't want them either. Most women do it because they either feel like they have to now because my friends all did, or I have to be the first one to because I was the first one to graduate university and I was the first one to get married. It would be odd if I wasn't the first one to get pregnant. When you do things for this reason, the child is the one that, because you're not really ready. It's like when you're not really ready to get the car, but you get it for someone else or any other reason besides the fact that you felt it was the right thing to do, and you wind up resenting the vehicle by not caring for it. Are you the same person? I feel like that's not really your accent. Sure. This reminds me of horse and carriage. They look like two wheels to me for some reason. Where is this? That's the type of life that I feel I wish to strive for or even mimic in some way. And this guy, yeah, this feels real regal. No, I like it. It's very safe. It's very routine. It's very safe. And I can't do it. Wish fulfillment. No. Oh. Everything I want and more. Get a piece of a rock. Somebody's leaving a rock. You were supposed to take a piece of that. You paid for it already. It's in the sugar jar. It's at the bottom of the sugar jar. It could even be already. They just were hoping you were going to forget. Yeah. What is this? Yeah, what's going on here? Why don't you feel like the man in this situation? That felt very womanly to me, what she did. Oh, there's a dictatorship here, an underlined dictatorship. It would never come across as dictation because this man has a heart. You would never be able to admit that. What he's going to say is, I gave too much control to Gladys. I gave too much control to Christine. I gave too much to Jeremy. I gave too much to Jason, Matilda, Ray Vaughn, Rain, Symphony. Right. I don't feel like I have the control that I used to have, or even I don't feel like a husband. I feel like a baby producer. I feel like a revenue generator. I don't feel like have you ever been by yourself, sir? This is a tough decision. This is a man who has a big family. And I don't want anybody else. I feel like I've done everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm a loyal husband. I raised all of my kids. I did everything I'm supposed to do as a father and a husband. Hands down, you sure did. And if you are a vet, thank you. That's somebody you met that made a joke about Bubba on Forrest Gump. I believe he passed away, Jerome Watkins. Yeah. You're one of the most amazing men on the planet. But this just ran its course. You could have told him the same, and he didn't listen. And it could have been that he lost his life at the hands of something that had to do with something he was supposed to walk away from. That's what I'm going to say. But this is, and even my grandkids, I'm good. Well, what do I do now? Where's the wife? Where the wife? Is she sick? Yep. Okay. I don't want to just cut her off. This doesn't feel like physically sick. This feels like spiritually sick from something. Like she's losing her mind, her sense of consciousness. She's in and out of consciousness with rage. People at your job are looking at you funny, or when you go to what's up with the hardware store? This feels like one of those areas where you know a lot of people, and I guess by default my image became very important because of how big the family is. I don't know if you have one of them shows, or you know them, or you have something going on in your life like them. I'm just not sure if I'm here. And I feel like I'm not getting anything out of this anymore. Nobody ever asks me what I'm getting out of this. I always am made to feel like I have to make sure that you're okay and that they're okay. And then I make sure, now I know that in order for that to happen, I have to be okay. But that seems like I have to do that in order to make that happen. That doesn't seem like I'm putting into myself that's something that otherwise the other two steps are just, they don't exist. I become a deadbeat dad and a deadbeat father. But what if I said that I feel that if I stay here just to watch everybody else grow, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching my grandkids come over. They're growing. My children are growing. I'm retired. If your wife's even here still, there's something where that's not, it's the thing on a whole. This community really relies on you for things. This is the ultimate people pleaser. But I didn't even realize I was like this. Hedge is here. Clear. Is that a last name? And I see hedged, but KD. This could be Dakota, a North Dakota or South Dakota. What? Let's do that. Yep, I love doing that shit. Let's look up hedge. Row of bushes, barrier, barricade, restrict, limit, constrain. Let's see. Tell me about hedge. Donna Karen. Queen of Swords. Definitely could be someone in the fashion industry. Barrier. Trap. Oh, one thing I think that they want people who are in the fashion industry to maybe explore the possibility of maybe putting things in clothing that can repel negative energy and radiation. But here's this hedge, a barrier. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, this. Well, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Oh, this wall. I see. I almost said corny. It's not so much that it's corny. If this guy actually said how he really felt, it would be insulting. So he's trying to figure out how to approach this in a way where I can still be myself. I know I'm already going to go into this where I'm going to insult somebody, but am I insult? Should I feel insulted? I wouldn't look for things. Let something bring times or remembrances for you naturally, and then write them down. That's all. And I wouldn't bring a list when you go to talk about it. Could be very invasive for you to just plop a list down like you've been planning this behind their back, and even graphing and pro and conning and shit, and clipping and editing, a lot of that. What does this have to do with anything, though? Limit. There's a limit to all. Oh, okay. Well, is that what you want? There is something that this man wants, but there's nothing in physical form yet. This is something in another realm, another dimension. Is it possible when you're drawing someone in, they could not even be in this dimension yet? How would that be? Could you create that type of soul or personality from this realm in another dimension, and then would that create consciousness, which would create a soul of some sort? Are souls created through elements in different areas with different levels or different frequency? And then is it possible for that soul, if they create a contract, let's say that they're good enough for you, and they finally are, they're ready. It's the easy bake oven when your shit's almost ding, and you're like, yeah. Just remember, it's hotter than a box. Darby, Mitts, yeah. No sense in making that delicious cake, and then now you can't even eat it with your hands like an animal, like you want to. What the hell was I talking about? Do you see how bad this shit is? I have to pause it until I figure it out. I just refuse to just say fuck it. 3 seconds later. Was this a movie or a story? I don't know if it's, I guess it is. It's not that I don't want, I'm having a hard time moving around and with the baby talk. I am an older, attractive man, and I became reserved in a way where I was raising a family. Yep, but I'm something else too. This woman became very do-gooder, and that was great for the family. What you played a huge part in is creating amazing children, amazing and grandchildren, and that's legacy. That's a legacy in itself. You also instilled values when it came to mothering and some fathering that are needed. It doesn't mean that two people have to die together. Maybe that's it. Maybe this is your mission accomplished. When it gets to the point where there's no excitement left, but we're not resentful, is that the door that you were looking for? Maybe I want a woman who speaks less and moves different. I want to see if, and she could want the same thing, but, or she needs somebody who's not looking for that. Whatever it is, it just seems a little too different. I like that. I'm not necessarily looking for a fucking wife or even a girlfriend. I just want to see if you could be first lows. All my dreams became reality, then came you. Right, he already had, this is a dream of mine fulfilled. Is it just one dream I get? I don't know. This is my life. Yep. I just want, this is companionship. Now that I'm aware of certain things, the things have been brought to my attention, just about pride and ego, I wonder where I would have been. With respect, I feel this though. I feel that it's healthy to feel this way of, if I would have went with so-and-so, where would I have wound up? I don't know. Would I have had this many kids? Would I have had any children? Well, if I wound up with this one, I would surely have ended up dead because they died 15, 20 years ago from an overdose or a car accident with a DUI, or just thinking about things, that's all. How much of this fucking ego then I played, you know what I mean? I played for the ones where this isn't your first true love, and this is the one that you have as growth with. Yep. How many people did I freaking keep waiting and shit, and it was like, yeah, now I don't want shit. Even shit like this, I don't want shit, nah, you know what I mean? Because I thought that was secure confidence, but it's really not. I want to see if I go back now and I remove this father, grandfather, do-gooder husband and shit, and bring out the other side, what kind of life I'll have. It's that simple. I love it. It's like, yeah, no one gets hurt. Bye. Hope this helps.